Starting.
Get ready. This is interesting.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, that's from earlier. So our stream's a little behind.
Yeah, that's interesting.
We're getting used to this still. This is our very first stream here at Bedlam Gaming, and we have just finished watching Microsoft's E3 presentation, and we wanted to talk about all the presentations this year. So we're going to start with Microsoft. The very first reveal of their presentation was the name for Project Scorpio. And it is the Xbox One X. Now, I thought this was going to be given a new console name. I figured it'd be the Xbox brand, I guess. All their systems have been Xbox 360, Xbox, then Xbox 360, then Xbox One. But I thought we were getting... I guess they're not considering this a brand new console. I mean, I guess it could have been considered a new console with just one backwards compatibility and upgrading.
It's just a massively beefed up Xbox One. So, I mean, I'm imagining it's going to run the same operating system as the other one. So
anyway, I thought the name was kind of dumb, but that's
dumb.
me. But all Xbox One games are playable on the system, and some of them will be upgraded in the I guess, or all of them will be upgraded graphically, or not upgraded graphically, but they'll all. I don't know. I'm trying to express what they're saying.
Like I guess some of the bigger titles are going to have upgrades to take advantage of the 4K resolution and all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. The extra horsepower of the new hardware.
So their first game that they showed was Forza 7.
Of course. Like every Xbox keynote. Got to start with Forza.
Neither of us play Forza. We don't really care about it. I know there's people that care about it. So one of the things they decided they had to do was have the brand new Porsche shown off on stage, which didn't mean anything to... I mean, nobody was driving it or doing anything with it. It was kind of pointless, I thought.
Yeah, it's just a car.
But it's the new Porsche, and it's in the game, I guess. So they had a professional driver in the video.
No, hold on. They had a professional driver in the video, but they had two professional drivers come out and preview that, do like a little test game footage, which I didn't really understand why they had to have a professional driver test a game.
Anyway,
but it's cool. I mean, they I guess they're pro drivers, so
they came out and did that, and they said something about their custom character. I don't know if they meant the custom character that was modeled after that driver, or if you'll be able to make the custom character in the game. Again, I don't know. Maybe I don't know anything about Forza. Then they showed. They started showing a bunch of trailers, so we saw a bunch of games. Some of them with game footage. Some of them were just. Some of them weren't in-game footage. Some of them were just trailers. So we had Metro Exodus, a new Metro game. I've never played any of those. Then they had Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh yeah, the first Assassin's Creed.
Yes, because this is the origin of all the Assassins. So I have played Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. I have not played any of the other games in the series. And it's not that I hate them. I think they there's just a lot of them, and I don't have time to play through all of them.
Yeah.
So, but there were some new mechanics, it looked like, with the hawk being able to use the hawk to see down below you.
I'm trying to think of some other games that have used that mechanic before.
Well, I mean, in the Assassin's Creed series, I don't think that they've done that before. So, and it might be something they use instead of using the towers in Assassin's Creed to scope out the map. It might be a new function where you use the hawk to do it. But I don't know. We haven't really seen that yet. Then they showed Battlegrounds. Well, actually, the Assassin's Creed. I'm sorry, they did a trailer and they didn't show some gameplay. But then they kind of went through a bunch of games: Battlegrounds, Deep Rock Galactic, State of Decay 2, which that game looked interesting to me. It was a zombie game. I never played State of Decay, but looks like you can find a place to stay and fortify and build it up with other people and work together. Uh, I I'm interested in State of Decay 2. That was one that interested me. Um, they showed a game called the Darwin Project, and they had some guy out there yelling on the stage, making
That
announcements of what was happening, and it was really stupid.
yeah,
And
that was obscenely irritating.
it doesn't. Everybody has stupid things in their conferences every year, so I'm not really surprised.
Yeah,
Then there was a bunch of Minecraft stuff. So if you haven't
Minecraft
heard of
in
Minecraft
4K.
already, yeah. So we went through a lot of Minecraft stuff. There was the Dragon Ball Z fighting game, the new 3-on-3 fighting game. They showed that off with a trailer. There
I think
was
Minecraft being compatible across all platforms, like if you're on Xbox One, you can play with somebody on the Switch. I mean, yeah, that's going to be pretty cool, I guess.
what do they mean all that, or they mean across all Xbox platforms?
No, they showed Switch in the
Okay.
PS3 or PS4. I mean, like the whole,
Yeah.
it was pretty cool.
Good. So yeah, going back to Minecraft, that is one thing that's interesting. So then, like I said, they showed the Dragon Ball Z fighting game. Thought about it. The Last Night, which is one I kind of missed, and I may not have
Oh
caught
yeah, that was
everything.
that stylized game,
Yeah.
graphically stylized. It looked pretty interesting. I don't know what the heck it was about, but the graphics they looked pretty, like I said, highly stylized and looked interesting.
I was setting up the encoder for this because I didn't know I needed it. So we've been doing that. Let's see, The Artful Escape. They showed that off, um,
Which one was that
which
about?
I don't remember anything. I think it was one they didn't really tell us much about the game at all. It was just a trailer.
Oh,
Um, Code Vein, Sea of Thieves, which I've been looking forward to, the pirate game. They showed a bunch of stuff with that. And I think after the presentation, there was a special thing that we're not watching right now about Sea of Thieves,
yeah.
and so that looks like it'll be fun. Uh, Tacoma, I don't know what that is. It was a trailer and didn't tell me anything.
But Sea of Thieves look pretty good.
Um, Cuphead was first announced in 2014, and we finally have a date for it, and it's supposed to come out in September this year. That was exciting. I've been looking forward to that game since they first showed it off. I didn't know it was going to take this long.
That was the first time I had heard of the game.
So
But it looks pretty cool. Like, what is it, 1930s cartoon style?
well, yeah.
I say 30s.
But yeah,
really
they've been working on it since 2010, so I'm glad it's finally about to come out. I've been looking forward to that. They had a trailer and stuff for Crackdown 3, and Terry Crews was in that trailer and stuff, so that was neat.
I hope he's in the game too.
And after that, they did a whole montage of games. I don't know if they're just downloadable games or if any of those are going to be actually um, on disc games as well that you can buy, or if it's all just stuff in the store.
They were like a lot of the stuff they were talking about. Oh, it's going to be available in the store. Well, duh. I mean, stuff is anyway. I mean,
Then there was a game called Ashen. I don't remember much about what that was about.
gosh.
A lot of these, if I never heard of it, and I don't remember what they showed, it's just because it didn't really have much of an impact, or it didn't tell me much about the game.
Yeah, a lot of the games were like that.
Of course, what doesn't have an impact on me may have an impact on you, so that's fine. Life is Strange Before the Storm. I didn't play the first Life is Strange. I didn't really care that much about that. They did Shadow of War. It's a sequel to Shadow of Mordor. So
Never played that.
I didn't play that either, but I mean it looks good. I've heard people talk about Shadow of Mordor and liked it. So Lord of the Rings game. Then they made a really cool announcement that they're going to be adding backwards compatibility for the Xbox One, so you can play not just your Xbox 360 games, but you can play your Xbox games from the original Xbox. So that's really cool.
So that would be backwards compatibility. That's going 2 generations back.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. That's good. And then they got to showcase BioWare's new game Anthem. Anthem, I knew BioWare was making a new IP, and I didn't know what it was, of course, till actually last night, because EA had their conference last night, which I didn't know EA was doing one Saturday. So we don't really have a lot of information about EA's. I only watched after the fact. I watched a little bit of EA's, but anyway, they didn't do much but announce and had a little trailer for Anthem at EA's. They actually got in depth a little bit in the gameplay in this one. It's a cooperative multiplayer game. From the looks of it, up to 4 people.
Looks neat.
Yeah, it looked pretty neat.
A bunch of Iron Man suits running around. Well, I mean, people get into like these huge mech. I say huge. They're actually small mech suits because they're not like the Titanfall. Those were huge mech suits, but these are like the Iron Man suit almost.
But it looked like
flying around. They're pretty good though.
Looked very different from what. I mean, BioWare a lot of times used to seeing them do these RPGs, and I don't know if this will have RPG elements or not, but it looks very different from their Mass Effect or Dragon Age or
they did have
Jade Empire and stuff they've done in the past.
They talked about how the suits were customizable, so I'm assuming you can find ways to upgrade them.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like story-wise, I don't know if they'll have like the RPG elements of other BioWare games, so I don't think that is part of the game. So, but it looked interesting. We'll see how that goes with Anthem. Some things, just to add what I do know from the EA conference, they talked about Star Wars Battlefront 2, and it's going to cover all generations of Star Wars so far, so the prequel trilogy, original trilogy, and Episode 7, and has they showed off some Naboo stuff, and it looks like all the future DLC for that game as well is going to be free, and they've tried to listen to feedback from people from Battlefront 1 and the issues they had with it. So
is that the
we'll
one
see
we
if that works. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't. I played it like 2 or 3 times. I sucked at it really bad, so I was like,
Yeah. So, but I played it a bit. I enjoyed the first one, but we'll see if the second one can improve a lot on it, and hopefully it will. That's I'm trying to think if there's anything else announced at EA's that really I wanted to mention.
A new Madden game.
Yeah, they announced Madden and their story mode for Madden. There was information about FIFA at EA's with coming to PS4 and Xbox One and Switch. Anyway, thanks for watching if you watched. If you didn't watch us live and you catch the video later, thank you for watching us. You can check us out. We're just starting to get into doing more and more stuff on the gaming side of things. Hoping to come back with some more movie reviews soon as well. And we're going to be doing another live video after each of the major conferences for sure, Sony's and Nintendo's. We might do one after a couple of the other ones as well. But keep watching all the stuff about E3 and finding out more about the games that are coming out. I'm looking forward to seeing what else gets announced. Thank you.